And in terms of impact for the children, because that is the biggie, having the impact for the SATs, I mean, our SATs results for maths alone increased by almost 30%. Last year it was 57% in maths expected, and this year we've got 85%, which is just wow. And in the last 3 years, only 1 year we had 7% greater depth. So last year, no greater depth at all, and this year, 31% greater depth. And if that doesn't show the impact of LbQ in a Year 6 classroom or in any classroom, then I don't know what does, because those results are phenomenal, absolutely amazing. Could I have done it without LbQ? No, I'm not too sure I could have, not with the amount of maths that we did, absolutely not. Same thing with reading, it wasn't just about the reading as well. Our reading scores for expected, last year was 39%, this year 69%, so jump of 30%, you can't argue with that progress. Greater depth, 15%, so massive, massive increase. So for our school that is struggling as much as we are, with the cohort that we've got, the area that we're working in, the proof is in the pudding, to say the least. Yeah, the proof is in the pudding.
Right, so I've got our most recent results. So yeah, our 2019 results have just come out. Again, they're the best the school's, ever done historically. We've got 90% expected standard in maths, 48% greater depth. That's up 4 years ago from under 10% greater depth. Our progress measure this year is value added. It's around 6. It's going to be the top 1% of schools in the country, we think. Last year we were top 4% of schools in the country. We think we're going to be 1 this year, potentially 2. That's the change 4 years ago when we were below average, bottom 10%. So it writes its own story.
LbQ is going to be massive. I know that straight away, and within school we're already using it in Year 6, at Year 5, Year 4 and Year 3, and we've actually got tablets for each of those year groups. It's already also being used by our Year 2 teacher and our Year 1 teacher with the question sets that are there. Our next challenge is getting some tablets for those children in there. That's going to be the next aspect. And we're then going to be looking at setting up some of our own question sets that we can use for knowledge organisers linked to our other subjects. But I know LbQ have got other subjects in the background coming on board, so there's been even more reading and writing aspects coming through, a bit more science ones coming through, so we're looking at some history, geography side of things that we can develop within school as well.